Look at my boat. Isn't it cool? Yeah, it's got little oars, place where you can sit. Yeah. Wait, hey, what? Who's this? This isn't my boat. Someone's put a boat here. It also has oars. And, it's got a covered place where you can sit. Sorry, boat, but I think that boat's cooler. Oh no. Oh, already off to a bad start. No, my boats. I failed. No. In all seriousness, this is just a small boat. I built this off camera. I've been looking online, ancient Egyptian boats, or just any boats really that were in the desert. Not that you'd imagine boats being in the desert, but anyway, this is something I came across, and yeah, I just thought I'd start building it up. Let me know if you want like a little tutorial of how to make this nice simple little boat. Let me know, and I'd be happy to oblige. On with the episode. I turned around and immediately walked into that wall. This is awkward. Hi, hello, welcome. Lovejoy17 here, or Lovejoy here, whatever I'm called. I've drawn a blank. That's it. Sorry. So today we are going to be building up what you've all voted for at the time of the viewing, the reviewing of the recording of this episode. If I can click on the thing. Drum roll, please. Oh, I should have done this before I started recording to make sure I was doing the right thing. Oh, very professional of me. It's a windmill. Yay! Yeah, so that's why we are growing a lot more trees. I mean, to be honest, I think I probably would have needed wood for anything, but this is good because I definitely need a lot more wood for like trapdoors, for like the sails, and like these things, fences, all that good stuff. And yeah, I had I think I got a great suggestion on a comment a little while ago about that showed off the I think they're the Gabani or Gabari. They're these windmills. Ooh, tree. I had eight blades on them. And they look really cool when they're sort of on the Mediterranean coast, where I believe Alexandria would have been, or sort of nearby Alexandria. And I thought that's really cool. I've been playing around with the idea in creative, and I really wanted to build in that style, but I can't because I can't get the blades to actually look good where there's 8 of them. Otherwise, if you cut it, I tried cutting it down to 6. 6 looked just weird. And then to 4 it just becomes a bit more Eurocentric, I think, and I didn't want to have that. That's not the sort of vibe I was going for with this area. As you can see behind me, that's not very European. So I found another design, and I believe it's called an Abad. That might not be the actual. Hang on, bear with. It's an Asbad, which is an old Persian windmill. So not Egypt, but still a sort of more deserty area. So it will fit. And from the images that I've seen, it's got this really cool design. It should fit in with our buildings quite nicely. And I've messed around with it in creative, and I think I've come up with a pretty cool design. So I'm really happy to get a tree. So I'm really happy to get that built up in our world. I'm not sure what I'm thinking here, but I'm not sure yet. But that's where I'm thinking of building it. Yeah, it feels like a good spot, just to sort of kind of keep. But then we've just got one big old line of stuff there. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's gonna look really cool with our area. And as I said, yeah, I just want to say thanks again for the suggestion of the Alexandrian windmills. It's a really cool idea, and I love the fact that people are sort of sending me these ideas and these sort of things that they think would be really cool. And it's like, if I can build it, I will. So please don't feel disheartened that I'm not going with that design. I really loved it. I'm not good enough to build it. So not at this. If it was giant, like absolutely massive, then yeah, I probably could build it. But I don't think danger. I don't think I can build it and have it fit in with the scale of everything here. So I found a compromise in being a different design, and I hope you all really like it. So I'm going to stop waffling and get to gathering some materials. Alright, so I've done some gathering of resources and also a little bit of planning out. So I think I'd said before that I wanted them to be here. So I say them. I think I'm now saying them. There will be 2 windmills. This one will be here, and this will be used to grind up, as I said before. Well, no. As I said in the poll, it would be used to grind up grains through the power of wind. No, not revive grain. Not going to be grinding him up. That would be a bit painful for him, I imagine. Crush between 2 fine stones. Ooh. Yeah, I doubt he wants that, so I'm not going to do it. You're welcome, grain. Yeah, so this one will be used for grains. And then this one, I completely forgot what I was saying there. This one is actually going to be sort of needed for a future project. As you can see, I don't have the walkway behind this one. I instead have the water flowing into this sort of gap, and then the walkway continues back down here. This will be a sort of Archimedes Screw. I did this in a series years ago now, I think, in my first sort of survival let's play, back when again I was doing a desert build. Weird how things come full circle like that. But I did this thing where I had these windmills that would they were very small, but they would pull the water up in my head. The water would flow in, and there'd be like an Archimedes screw, and as the wind would come around, it would turn a turbine up top, which would turn the screw, which would pull it out, and therefore we'd have a sort of a canal that would come out that could be used for irrigation. So my theory, or my idea of what I want to do is, and this is quite ironic really, because what I want to do is replace this little river kind of thing that's come out through here, purely because it feels odd and I don't like it. And I want to replace this bit. I'll fence it off. I want to bring out a small canal and then have some irrigation coming off of it, coming down through this way, and then we're going to have a small little field this way. And I think that would just look really kind of cool. I see the full irony of replacing water with water, but it's necessary because it will look cool, and we're going to go with the rule of cool here. So that's what's most important. Just like in other hobbies, such as like miniature gaming, like Warhammer and stuff, the rule of cool always wins out. Always. Unless, of course, it goes against the rules of that game, in which case it probably loses. But yeah, anyway, I will give them more resources. Jeez. Oh my goodness, something just... What in the... Oh. Something just scared the living daylights out of me, and I have no idea what it was. Oh, it was that. Oh. Oh, there was such a loud noise. I just wanted to bring you back in and just to let you know that what I've been up to. I've been gathering some resources, as you can see, and I'm just coming through and filling in some of the bulk. Oh, I'm gonna have to go change my underpants. My goodness. Oh, that was so loud. Just coming through and just changing some of the... Oh my goodness, it's so loud. I'm just building up the walls. The walls, yeah. Building up the walls. And yeah, this will be the stairs up. Oh, let me just compose myself. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just building up the sort of the shape of these 2 windmills. There's gonna be 2. So it'll be up above. I know it looks pretty rubbish at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I know it does. But obviously I need to come through, add in all the sand, all the texture, and all that stuff. The doors, these stairs going up so you can access the tippity top up here, and obviously the windmills as well. So once they're added in, it's actually gonna look kind of cool. But for now, it was you were making all that noise, weren't you? Scaring the... Yeah, that's right. You better hide. Coward. Yeah, once I've added all the details and extra bits, it should hopefully look quite a bit better. But for the meantime, it will look pretty rubbish. But yeah, that's just a little update. I can't remember how tall I built these bits at the back. Let me go have a look. Well, what I thought was quite a bit of sandstone has only taken me so far. I've got all the walls are built up in sandstone. Again, need to add in the sand and add in all the difference. Hello? Oh, all right. Turn your back on me then. Rude. But yeah, I've added in some stairs at the side. Yeah, I'm starting to get this interesting design on the back. I've decided to look at the one wall where I'm missing a block at the top because I ran out of stairs. Of course I am, because why wouldn't I be? But yeah, it's this really interesting design where I think what it is it harnesses the power of this one little gap in the back. And there's a hole in the back here on both sides where I think the air funnels through that and pushes the turbine. The blades of the turbine of the windmill that turn it round, which powers the mechanisms that will be underneath here, which I will build up. I've designed those in Minecraft as well, so they're looking pretty cool. So I'm excited to get that built. But yeah, they're really cool designs, and I feel like it really fits with this area that we're building up. I think with these, I will keep this one at the same height here, but I think I might extend these blocks up and have maybe this one be a couple taller and go a bit higher up so it's got more support and a bit more interest. And yeah, I will go off and get more materials now. So I really thought I'd gotten loads. I went through like 3 or 4 stone picks to get all that sandstone, and no, it wasn't even enough. What am I looking for in here? I don't even know what I was looking for. I was looking for a door, knowing full well that the door is here. This is my way of getting stone, because the only stone I can find is in the water, and it's very hard to mine underwater. I don't know if anyone has ever realised, but that is quite a difficult thing to do. So I go down and I take a door with me, and then I just start mining. Of course, it gets very dark in here, and you can't really see everything too well. Although this one, maybe it's because if you're directly underneath something, you can't see anything. It just your vision just goes, and it's really annoying. But hey ho, I'm gonna gather up some materials, gather up some goodies, so I can continue with building up this little project that we've got, and I'll come back to you when either I've got more materials or I've got more progress. Okay, so I finished up the rest of the exterior, changed up this bit a little bit, gave it a little bit of a lip, added in the supports around the back, and I stuck in a window and an overhang, moved the doors a little bit, and kind of just adjusted the stairs. It feels a bit more better to me. And now we're actually going to work on the windmill bit. I was just trying to select that. I don't have any in my inventory because I don't carry around stripped logs. But yeah, so I'm just going to build up where the windmill is. So it's just sort of, I've kind of marked out where the centre is, so it's a lot easier. And then we'll go through and strip these afterwards. Right, like so, and then wait, don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, so this is basically the kind of the core of the windmill. So as I said before, so the wind will come through here. There'll be some sort of vertical blades that have fans on them that it'll push it round like this, and then that in itself right, if we go down here, ow, will come down, and then it will turn a mechanism down here which will grain the grain, which will, hang on, what is the word I'm looking for, grind the grain, there we go. Got there eventually. And yeah, so that's basically how it works. So why don't I get the blades in, and just be right back in a second. Okay, this absolute mess of fence posts is our what are they called? our blades for a windmill. So there are 6 here. Because when I looked it up, did some research into the Asbad, I thought at first, oh, I can do 4. No, they're either 6 or 8. 8 at this scale, I can't build in Minecraft. It's just too. That'd be too tight. It'd be too much of a mess. This is already quite chock-a-block. But basically, what we've got here is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at the back, 5, 6. Now I just got to make sure that I get them all in the right orientation. Otherwise, it's going to get quite confusing, and I'm already locked out from the back here. So then we got to go out. Yep. Right. How about I? Right, and then that one. Luckily, I've got some more of these. I made so many trapdoors. It costs so much wood to do this, but it's hopefully going to be worth it. I really wish fence posts and trapdoors weren't so expensive. Oh my goodness, they are, as I believe the kids call, they spenny. There we go. That is that done. Why did I fill this back in? I want to go this side. Alright, that is... I have filled out 1 fan, 1 windmill up here, and I think it's a really cool... It looks quite cool, you know? It's so hard to do 6, to do like a hexagon, basically. Out to the lines of, like, from a center point of a hexagon out to its vertices. It's so difficult to get that in a game where it's made of cubes. That's so difficult. Ah, yes, they've grown up more. So now I need to build this up again. And I'll just... What I'm going to do... You've seen what this looks like. I'm going to just duplicate it over here, then get started on the interiors. And you know what? I'll come back and I'll show you what the interiors look like. And we'll go from there. Okay, so I believe I've finished it. I've textured up the sides. I think I'd already added that bit. Up here I added some little domes to the roofs, just because I wanted to give it a little bit more oomph, you know, some more vavavoom. In here, this is the one that will be spinning to get the water to power the Archimedes screw. So this one, as the fan spins up, as the blades spin up top, this will turn, then this will turn, which will pull water up. And I made a little helix on both sides, a little double helix, I believe. We'll pull this up, and we'll deposit the water just in through there, so it will just go in through there, and then that will eventually, it comes out the side, so I did have to knock back one of these just to fit it in there, but this will eventually lead across, and as I said, this will be our farmland over here. Therefore I got rid of the little walkway that was here because this blocked it. I thought, well, there's no point in having it because you can't get out there. Yeah, so that's that one. It's a pretty simple interior. I've shown you the tops, and then in here we've got the one that's for the grain. So the fan up top, the wind turbine, the blades will spin, which will spin this top stone, and then it will grind. So then the person would stand on this, kind of push it down, which would lift up the bottom stone. And then as that's spinning on top of it, it will turn and grind down, grind down the grains that you throw in there, which will be entered through the back here. So you push in the grains through the back. Let me just put that on either side so it funnels it in. You push the grain in through the back, and then you get someone to stand here, which raises the lower stone, and then it spins and it grinds it down. Then you jump off this, go up, collect your grain, collect your ground up grain, otherwise known as flour, and then there you go. You can make bread. And to get to this bit at the back, you just go down this little back path, and then you go up here and deposit your grain in through there. It could be that this is a little push system. It pushes it through. I just did that with my hand. It pushes it through. Who knows? I thought I'd just add that bit in. obviously we have no grains to put in there, so it might be time soon to get some farming going. I mean, now we have the possibility to have our irrigation going across, so we could bring it across here and have some farms, some fields coming over. I think that could look pretty cool. Or maybe we need to sort of flesh out this bit in the middle a bit more. We could put some more houses. I think I've been suggesting houses for a little while. It might be time to add a couple houses in, but then at the same time, we might need some paths. So maybe we're due a planning episode where we plan out some things. You guys be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, remember, if you want me to do that tutorial for that boat behind us, that one, you can just about see it, let me know as well, because it was really fun to build, and I think you'd like it. But yeah, I don't know how long this episode is, but if it's a short one, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it anyway if it's a long one. But yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.